Island, New York. She, who earned 7 total awards this evening alone, was recognized for her collab with Post Malone titled Fortnite, who also joined her on stage along with her team. Taylor recognized her boyfriend of nearly a year, Travis, and his contribution to the music video during her speech as she said, "And you know, the things that this video seems very sad when you watch it, but it was like the most fun video to make, and something I will always remember is that when I would finish a take, and I would say cut, and we'd be done with the take, I would always just hear someone cheering and like woo from across the studio where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend Travis. Everything this man touches turns into happiness and find a magic, so I want to thank him for adding that to our shoot because I will always remember that." It was a history-making night for Taylor as she became the most decorated solo artist ever by earning 30 VMAs. She is technically tied with Beyoncé at that number, but the Cowboy Carter artist had previously won 2 with her former girl group Destiny's Child. Taylor Swift knows a thing or two about being a pop star, so when fellow pop star Katy Perry used her Video Vanguard speech at the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards to make an equal parts hilarious and touching comment about remaining sweet to others in the industry, Swift couldn't help but have the most relatable reaction. "I would like to acknowledge a few people, my team who have been with me for over 20 years, direct management, and my label Capitol Records. Trust me, it takes a village of strong people, a lot of healthy discourse, and a lot of group chats," Perry said while accepting the award, which honors both the career-spanning hits and larger-than-life videos in her discography. "My parents and my family, the deepest roots I know. We don't always agree, but what a lesson that those disagreements can still be full of love. Thank you to MySpace, Warped Tour, and all the bygone places where I found a voice, identity, and a community so early on. Thank you to the friends that were there when my Jetta was repossessed," Perry continued. "My Katy Cats, you stood by me for a lifetime, and the LGBTQ community who I recognize I would not be here without and who show me that you can be both kind and cunt. Thank you to Orlando for keeping me grounded, celebrated, and doing the dishes. And lastly for my Daisy, the only flowers I'll ever need." Back in the audience, Swift was seen clapping for Perry for the duration of the speech. Though when Perry got to kind and CT, Swift paused and held her face for laughter, before turning to friend and producer Jack Antonoff and giving him an emphatic nod of agreement as if to say yes, she can indeed relate. The night was a successful one for Swift as well. She went home with a total of 7 Moonmen trophies, one of which included the coveted Video of the Year for Fortnite. She sweetly thanked boyfriend Travis Kelce during her acceptance speech. Travis Kelce, star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, won't be attending the MTV Video Music Awards tonight, leaving girlfriend Taylor Swift to potentially make history solo. Swift is nominated for 12 awards and could break Beyoncé's record of 30 VMA wins. While Kelce will miss the event due to team practice ahead of a crucial game against the Cincinnati Bengals, he voiced his support on his podcast, saying, "Hopefully Taylor can walk away with a few." The Chiefs are focused on their upcoming game following a Week 1 victory over the Baltimore Ravens, leaving Kelce no time to join Swift on her big night. He shared his excitement for her potential success, even though his NFL schedule keeps him tied to practice. Swift, already a VMA legend, is the top nominee this year with 12 nods, including 8 for her Fortnite music video. Among her nominations, she is in the running for Best Pop and Artist of the Year. Should she win 8 awards tonight, she will surpass Beyoncé's record and become the most decorated artist in VMA history. Despite her superstar status, Swift continues to show support for her close relationships, attending last week's Kansas City Chiefs game to cheer on Kelce. Her presence at Arrowhead Stadium sparked some concern after she and Brittany Mahomes, wife of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, were seated apart, but any rumors of a rift were squashed when the two were seen together at the US Open final days later, happily embracing alongside their partners. A platform for Swift's activism beyond the music awards, Swift might use the VMA platform to further her political endorsements. Recently, she posted her support for Kamala Harris in the 2024 U.S. presidential election, rallying for her leadership on key issues like LGBTQ rights and women's reproductive freedom. The Instagram post garnered over 3.2 million likes in just 1 hour, reflecting Swift's massive influence. Insiders suggest that Kelce, proud of Swift's bold stance, is preparing to echo her endorsement in the coming days. Sources close to the NFL star say he shares Swift's political views and will likely use his platform to endorse Harris soon. Kelce's political alignment with Swift further cements their power couple status, demonstrating their shared values both on and off the field. Kansas City Chiefs rookie Xavier Worthy was a hot topic after Week 1 of the 2024 NFL season. The first-round draft pick wasted no time during his debut, turning his first-ever touch into a blazing fast touchdown. By the end of the game, he'd earned his very own piece of NFL history, stamping his name in the league annals. The performance was so impressive that it left the rest of the league tormenting Buffalo Bills fans for making the trade with Kansas City that allowed them to select Worthy. Speaking on the latest episode of New Heights, Chiefs Travis Kelce and former Eagles Jason Kelce discussed the triumphant NFL debut by the 21-year-old Worthy. The storyline everybody continually is talking about right now, and that is potentially because the Bills gave them to you guys, is Xavier Worthy, Jason began. The rookie had a big night, finishing with 2 touchdowns, the first one being a 21-yard run that, I can't wait to show this clip. I know we don't want to talk about Travis Kelce's blocking, but I love it when somebody picks up 2 blocks in a little end-around play. This play isn't an unfamiliar one in Andy Reid's offense. He always seems to have a gadget guy who can take advantage of the designed play. It's a staple, man, Travis said. It's a staple when you got a really fast guy that's just good with the ball in his hands. It takes a special player to hit this with the right type of speed, Jason explained. Worthy was able to showcase his speed, but also his vision, just like the players who came before him. We've hit huge gains with Mecole Hardman on this play, Travis said. Tyreek Hill when he was here, a lot of guys get this thing in space. And they just know how to fearlessly attack the lanes that the O-line and the tight ends and the wideouts that are on that side of the field are blocking for him. And sure enough, all you've really got to do is get a guy that's good with the ball in his hands rolling on this one. Worthy's demeanor showed that he's ready for the NFL stage. It's always a fun moment when you see a player find success in the NFL. A lifetime of dreams all lead up to that very moment. What seemed to get lost in all of Worthy's success was just how poised, calm, and collected the rookie was.